Hello, hello. Welcome back to WPGU. We're coming at you not at our normal time for Can I Kick It, but we're coming at you right now because we have a special guest in the building. Say what's up, Jasper.
What's poppin'? Young Jasper in here, you feel me?
And we got
Finesse Fest in the building, man. What's going on?
two great up-and-coming, Young Jasper is a rapper. Finesse Fest, he be throwing shows in Chicago. That's what's up. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you coming down here.
Appreciate it.
So let's start off with you, Jasper. So where are you from?
South side of Chicago.
What neighborhood exactly?
West Pullman.
West
Exact-
Pullman. Okay,
yeah,
so that's
West
like
Pullman.
that's like the southest part of it, right?
Yeah,
I've
definitely.
been on there before.
Oh, facts.
Yeah. So like, what was it like growing up down there?
I mean, you know, regular Chicago hood.
Yeah.
You know, regular street stuff, you feel me?
Yeah, just like
Regular shit.
yeah. So how do you
Yeah.
think that like molded you into where you are today?
It made me think a certain way, that's for sure. It made me be more attentive to what I'm doing, my surroundings, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, it's dope to see you, making music and stuff like that.
Definitely.
So I know from other people and stuff like that, but you talk about a lot in your music, and I've seen interviews and stuff like that. You're really big into skateboarding.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You used to skate?
Yeah,
You still skate?
Yeah, he definitely does still skate. I've been skating for like 6 years, like
Yeah.
a long time.
That's
That's
what
pretty much my like whole life right there. Like,
Is there a big skating like community in Chicago? 'Cause you hear about it mostly in LA and stuff like that, but in Chicago, is there a big
yeah, in
skating
Chicago, it's definitely it's a pretty big skate community. It's just not paid attention to as much as like other places like LA and like New York and like Florida, stuff like that. It's more of a Midwest, you know what I'm saying? Midwest region, so it's within itself. It's just Chicago.
Yeah.
You
So
already know.
do you skate at Grant Park, or do you just street skate, or is that?
Yeah, street skate, Grant Park. Grant Park is the best park. I mean, in Chicago now, so ain't
Yeah,
no point
yeah.
in it. It's just either Grant Park or street skating. So,
If you guys don't know, Grant Park is like a really big skate park in the middle of Chicago, right in the heart of the city. It's a pretty dope place to go. A lot of crazy stuff goes down there, as you know, Jasper.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, some crazy stuff.
Did you meet a lot of artists at when you were first starting up through skating?
Not a lot of artists, but a lot of my connections through music definitely come from like the skate like industry or whatever. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's this whole vibe down there, and I'm sure that like influenced your style a lot as well.
100%, like 100%. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I skate, so like I've been skating pretty much my whole life, so it's like I just think a different way.
Yeah, there's a whole style that comes with skateboarding. That's why I think it's a lot more popular than something like BMX, is because it's a lot more like, I guess, pleasing. There's a lot more easy like style that could come with it. Because I know I used to skate too, and like there's a style, you know. I wear Vans to this day.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I don't skate anymore, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, I guess you could put it in that way. Yeah.
So like, when did you start like getting into music apart from skating?
Like my junior year of high school, my homie was making music on like the baseball team. We'd take trips to Florida, like tournaments and stuff, and it'd just be like playing it on a bus or whatever, and we'd just be turned. I'm like, man, I kind of wanna try the studio, and he had a studio, so I went to it.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
You played baseball in high school?
I played it in high school. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, me
Definitely.
too. Baseball's a sport.
That's lit.
So you started making music and in junior high school. When did you start taking it seriously?
Probably the next year, which is like my senior year, when I started to see that it was like picking up.
Oh, so like right away it started making waves in Chicago?
Yeah, like people was rocking with me.
Just through like word of mouth or any like specific outlet or
Word of
figure that
mouth
promoted you?
and word of mouth and Twitter and like Instagram and stuff like that, social media. Yeah.
And you said since your friend had a studio, you were recording from early on. You were recording tracks.
Yeah, it was a studio. It was back in the hood. It's like the best studio in Chicago. I don't even tell anybody about it. Like, don't nobody even really know about it. Like,
Oh, this is just your friend. He owned the studio. He was on your
Yeah.
baseball team.
yeah.
That's dope. That's raw. So I was reading up a little bit, and I follow this guy named Mateo Dorado on Instagram, and I saw his. This is before we even scheduled this interview, and I saw Young Jasper under his name. So
Yeah.
he manages you.
Yeah, that's my current manager. He helps manage me. Yeah.
So how did you guys link up in the first place? Because I know he's with Alamo.
Yeah, he's with Alamo. So my homie Lil Jake from Chicago got me in tune with Mateo. Lil Jake and Mateo's like friends or whatever. And Mateo heard about me, and he was interested in me, and he wanted to like, you know what I'm saying, help me out or whatever. So he just got in contact with Lil Jake. Lil Jake told me about him, and we linked up.
So, and how in what ways does he help you? And
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just like pitched my name out to the right people. You know, we just like work together, like whether it's producers or like, you know what I'm saying? These. Well, I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say too much.
Yeah, no, you good.
Yeah.
But like Mateo Dorado, I mean Alamo Records. Are you signed with Alamo Records
I'm not signed to Alamo Records. I'm not signed to anyone right now.
Okay, you're independent. Yeah, but I mean, that's a great connect because I know he's working with a lot of big name rappers and stuff out there. That's like Smoke Perp's label.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Comethazine, all these people.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Is the plan to stay independent, or would you sign in the future if the right deal came?
Definitely sign in the future if the right deal come. You know.
Yeah. I know a lot of people talk about being independent, but I mean a deal if it's in your favor, you know, why not? If that can help you.
Whatever works for you works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. So like I saw also you had an interview with what was it, Modern Mag?
Oh yeah, Modern Life, yeah.
Yeah, so like it said every single morning you wake up and you read your daily laws. Tell me a little bit about that.
My daily laws, 48 Laws of Power.
Oh, you read that book? Yeah, I got that book too. You read that a lot?
Yeah, I'm a strong believer in like law of attraction and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I just read the laws and I just try to like, you know, just go by 'em.
You finished the book before? Or you just go like law by law?
Yeah, I just kind of look through it and then, you know, different things every day.
Yeah, a lot of people use that as like their Bible.
Yeah, I guess you could say I pretty much ran through the whole book, to be honest with you. Like, I just keep reading over and over because the laws are real, you feel me? So
Where'd you hear about that book from?
I heard about that book in like 5th grade or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know, something.
Is there any specific one that like stands out to you that you like just
yeah,
think of
law of attraction. I forgot which number it was, but the law of attraction, which is
Mhm.
very real. I believe in it. You know, I believe the tongue has power. You know what I'm saying? People who you around got power. You feel me? Like,
what is the law of attraction?
Law of attraction. So basically, like I just said, like the tongue, like things that you speak have power. People who you hang around with, like basically like a product of your environment. You feel me? So, you know, like say I'm with like a bunch of money getters. You feel me? I'm gonna eventually start getting money too. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all just gonna start cashing the bag eventually. Like, it's the law of attraction. It's bound to happen, bro. Like,
it's the Finesse Bible, man.
Yeah.
It's definitely the Finesse Bible.
Yeah, I know a lot of people read that. Actually, I read an article. The reason I bought it is because I was reading an article about Little Bibby, and he said he read that book. He bought that book, and it changed his life.
Word.
And so I was like, I might buy it too. So I bought it, and then I introduced my friend. He bought it, and it's just like it helps a lot of people, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
So like, what do you think separates you specifically from other rappers in this saturated SoundCloud generation that we're living in?
You know, my drip shine more. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't use auto-tune as much. I have a real voice. You feel me? No shade to like anybody who use auto-tunes, but it's only like a few people. So like few people who can really do this. You feel me? And yeah, I got a real distinct voice, you feel me? And I'm prettier.
That's some strong reasons, bro.
Yeah.
Put you ahead in the game.
Do you listen to a lot of other like rappers that are popping right now, or mainly from the older generation, or?
Yeah, of course from like the older generation, but like you know, we look up to like dudes like Wiz now and Travis and like Rocky and like yeah, I listen to a lot of Tame Impala and stuff. Like, I like like other stuff like that
Mix the
too.
genres.
Yeah.
You like rock and stuff like that?
Yeah.
What kind of rock artists?
Well, I
do
like
you
psychedelic rock.
Psychedelic rock?
Yeah, like Tame Impala is my favorite. Yeah.
Who else did you listen to growing up?
Growing up, a lot of old school music. You know, like regular black families. You feel me? You feel me? Your uncles play at the barbecue, whatever. Stuff like that, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
Frankie Beverly.
Talking about Frankie Beverly, rap, hip hop. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
But you had like a very diverse.
Yeah, it was diverse. So it's just like I can just throw names out there and it's just.
Yeah, I get you.
But from the start, were you like a fan of all that music, or did you kind of find yourself exploring more away from that?
I found myself.
What your family would listen to.
Yeah, I found myself exploring more off because, like I said, they play the regular like black family stuff. You know what I'm saying? I started hanging out and started skating and stuff, and then, you know, that's when I started getting off into like all the psychedelic rock and like, you know what I'm saying, just other like house music and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, because the skate community is very diverse as well, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So.
And you're talking about your drip, and I see you talk about V-Lone a lot too. Tell me
Yeah.
about that. You got V-Lone tattooed on your hand, right?
I got V-Lone tatted on my stomach. It's on my ribs.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. V-Lone, live alone, die alone. You feel me? It's a lifestyle, and you know what I'm saying. It's real deal out here. Like I've been out here, V-Lone. You know what I'm saying, the whole time. You feel me? Like I still got my guys. You feel me? My team and whatever. But like, you know, at the end of the day, when we die, you feel me? It's just us, and you gotta think for yourself at all times.
So when you're talking about V-Lone, are you talking about the brand too? Is that like part of it?
Same thing.
It's
Live alone, die alone. It's not. It's like I don't even look at it as a brand. You feel me? It's more so a movement. It's like a lifestyle, and you just wear it.
Yeah. So do you wear V-Lone a lot too?
I got it tatted on me. I wear it every day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get that. Makes sense.
I just caught that.
Yeah. So you've been really like coming in the last year. You've grown a lot. Would you say? So
Definitely
yeah,
a lot.
Cause I've seen you do a lot of stuff on social media.
Yeah.
You've gone to LA. You've gone to New York.
Yeah.
You've been traveling. You've been making moves, making songs.
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing you've done so far?
Coolest thing I've done so far, maybe probably just hang out in New York. Like I was just in New York like 2 weeks ago, and like I was just shopping and just like going around to like the garment district. Like we had the homies, you know what I'm saying? We was just at the underground shops and stuff like that they make clothes or whatever. It was tight. Like it was just super urban or whatever. It gave me that New York feel. It was just like the other week. It was lit. That was honestly my coolest time.
You ever been before?
Yeah, I've been like 3 other times.
Yeah. No, New York's a great place. A lot going on there.
Yeah, New York is super busy.
Yeah. And you've been
Never
playing
see it.
shows all over?
Yeah, I've been playing shows all over. So far, Texas, done where else? I don't know, some other places too.
Yeah, you went to South by, right?
Yeah.
Which places have you found like
Texas
outside?
was a movie. My bad, bro.
No, go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, tell us about Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask actually. is, like, which
Texas
places?
was a movie.
Texas,
Talk about it, bro.
So yeah, Texas, we just like mobbed up. We just mobbed up with Valet and Andrew, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
This
this is
DJ
South
what's-
by. You're talking about.
Yeah.
What's the DJ name? They DJ.
Rio Mac.
Yeah, all
Oh,
them dudes and stuff.
Valet's DJ.
And yeah, we pretty much hit a few shows or whatever. It was lit. My favorite show was the World Star event. Shout out to that one.
Gang,
You feel me?
we teed up down there, man. We
Yeah,
doing
it
that.
was just lit.
As a world star.
Yeah.
Which places outside Chicago have you found you get the most love in?
Naperville. Naperville is like crazy, yo. Naperville is nuts. Well, it used to be at least.
What, Naperville's the next hot hip hop town?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just where I got the most hype at. Chicago is definitely like, you know what I'm saying, it. But I get the most hype in Naperville. That's why I say Naperville.
Wait, so you go there, I didn't even know there's like you went to shows in Naperville and so I didn't know like it was lit down there.
Yeah, I mean for me it is.
That's crazy. Yeah, no. For those who don't know, Naperville's like a suburb outside of Chicago. All like up north. So you did all this stuff this year. What's kind of cool stuff you're looking forward to do in the future?
Shopping.
True.
You know, living better, breathing better, more money, hopefully more teeth in the future.
We going vegan, man. We going vegan.
Going
2018,
vegan.
Really?
man.
Why?
That's because, you know, like when you're on tour, man, you can't just be like getting messed up and just like eating bad. Like you can't just be eating bad.
That's
You
true.
gotta take care of your body. You
I
feel
respect
me?
that.
Yeah, Nikhil's vegan too, so he does really respect
I'm
that.
vegetarian.
Oh, vegetarian.
Maybe one day I'll be vegan.
Yeah. But like other than that, do you have anything planned like mixtape, album, tours, anything like that?
EP in the works. Yeah.
Okay.
EP is in the works. Dash and Burn. Produced by Bobby Johnson, me and Bobby Johnson project.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So that's just in the works. I don't have a set date or nothing like that. We just right now I'm just throwing it out there, you know, throw some snippets out there every now and then, and we just working on it.
You're just letting it come to you, make it happen naturally.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Is there like specific sound that this EP is centered around, or is it just
Thrash and
all
burn,
bangers?
do you
Just all
hear that
heaters?
title?
Yeah.
Thrash and burn, like
Ah.
just think about that. That's like some, it's like some, you think of hell. Yeah.
Do you think your music like a lot of are you directing it towards like the skate community, not because you're doing it on purpose, but just naturally your style is skateboarding, so do you think it naturally appeals to that demographic?
No, I think it appeals to anybody who like just vibes with it. Like, let it happen naturally. For me, I'm not targeting a certain audience or whatever. It's just if you rock with it and genuinely rock with it, then rock with it.
I get you. Yeah.
How long have you been performing shows?
About 2 years. It's about as long as I've been rapping.
And from the beginning, did you like enjoy it? Was it weird at first?
No, I hated it. I hated it in the
Really?
beginning. Like, it was terrible. Like, I used to do super small shows and local shows, which is okay. But like, you know, I got to know people and stuff like that. But it wasn't the best shows and then like that.
But now you enjoy
now
it.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's like
at least
crazy now.
you didn't stop, you know. At least you kept going.
Yeah,
because I'm sure
definitely.
like the first couple shows are gonna be like a dead crowd, you know.
Yeah, I had a lot of shows like that. Like in the beginning.
Tell me about that. Like, we just went up there.
Man, just went up there and like certain crowds were like just different kind of people. Like, I would just perform, you know, it's just my DJ not on point, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, it was just dry. It was just super dry. Like, I didn't have him like back then or nothing like that. I was like just solo, and it was just dry. Didn't nobody know me, you know.
What do you think changed to make the shows better in the future? Just like connecting with the right people.
Yeah,
and,
like
gaining fans, all that.
My sound, I feel like my sound developed, so I got like more comfortable, you know what I'm saying, with crowd control and stuff like that. And on top of that, I've gotten bigger crowds. Like, I've been in a lot of big crowds lately, so that's been like really good, you know. That's the best.
Do you think Superboy has helped you a lot with that, you know, getting your name out there? Because he went to New York and LA, and he has some pretty big crowds as well.
Super, this is actually the first interaction like with Super. Like, I just like, you know what I'm saying, we just started interacting.
Oh, for real?
Literally like a week ago almost, like
Swear.
when I got this show. So yeah, like we just came about each other.
How would that happen?
The show, we just got on the same show. You headliner, and yeah.
Hey, you got booked for it?
Yeah.
That's dope. What other artists? So you're talking about you're working with Bobby Johnson. So what are some other artists that you've met through this music stuff?
I've met quite a few dudes. Called Methazine, Band Hunter, Izzy. I've met like who else have I met? I've met Rocky, Smokey. I've met Mosey. I've met quite a few.
That's a pretty heavy list right there. That's dope.
Anyone you still want to meet or work with in the future?
Wiz, I'm trying to get a hold of Wiz Khalifa. I'm trying to get a hold of him. He needs to find me somewhere. I know when he see me, he gonna think I'm hot. So yeah, it's just about getting into his face. You feel me?
Wiz, if you're listening, work with Jasper, man.
Just gotta
He's
speak
worth
it into existence.
Yeah, for real. And keep grinding. So going back to your name, this is a question I had to pop in my head. Uno Thrasher, have any relation to Uno the activist whatsoever, or?
No, I mean, nah.
It's just that Uno is just.
It's like a lot of people named Young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people with Lil in the beginning of their name.
I get you. I guess no, because like I only heard like Uno is only with you, and so I thought there was some connection between you.
Nah.
Do you listen to him at all or no?
Nah, I don't.
All right, for sure. So we're gonna close off. So you're only 18, right? For those who don't know, very young guy.
Yeah.
You have a lot of time in your career, you know.
Definitely.
What do you wanna like? What is your goal?
My goal really is just to honestly, my goal is just to live the best life that I can, cause like I'm gonna just do a bunch of rock star stuff throughout my lifetime, and that's fun, and I look forward to doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully like people can enjoy me being me.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. I mean, if you could be yourself and people can enjoy that, that's life right there.
That's it.
That's dope, bro. And then Finesse Fest.
Yo.
So tell us a little bit about what you're all about and what Finesse Fest is.
So I'm basically started off DJing back in 2014.
Okay.
And so I'm a tour DJ. I produce. I throw a lot of exclusive events in Chicago, and I work with Jasper along with a couple other up and coming artists. It's a group called All Costs, a group of creators from all kinds of different means of being an artist. So, you know, you got graphic designers and videographers, photographers, rappers, singers, all that stuff.
Like collective.
Yeah, it's just a full collective. And so I work with them heavy. I'm at All Costs. Jasper, I work with Raven Lene. I'm her tour DJ. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Nope, actually I'm not.
Oh, you know, we're big fans of Raven Lene on this show.
Yeah.
We talk about her on Can I Kick It a ton, so that's dope.
Yeah.
And you run a show called Finesse Fest, right? And that's like a...
Also, Finesse Fest is my DJ name.
Oh, okay.
So that's my artist name.
Because, because I was on Instagram and I saw Finesse Fest, and you guys, it's like you just basically DJ parties and stuff like that, just all
Yeah.
around Chicago.
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah, so basically, when you search Finesse Fest on Instagram or anything like
Yeah.
that, you're gonna see like a red phone,
Yeah.
like a hotline phone. That's my brand. So
Okay.
yeah, so
Oh, so the brand as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
dope. Yeah, because you got those pins you gave me.
Yeah, you know what I'm
got the
saying?
merch.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I got a
dope.
hotline number too, so you could call. I'm gonna answer. It's a 1-800 number. It's kind of funny.
That's
Oh,
dope.
sweet.
Yeah, making moves. That's,
Yeah,
that's actually pretty, like, it's creative. I don't think I've ever heard of that before, so
Thank
I'm
you,
doing
man.
that.
Yeah, people call to RSVP for events and pre-order merch and stuff like that. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you like book venues and stuff like that? Is that
Yeah.
part of it?
absolutely, yeah. Cause like when I first started off DJing, I wasn't getting booked because I was a party promoter originally. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So like nobody was booking me, so I started booking myself. I would throw my own events with
Yeah.
the party promoter friends I have, and book myself as the headliner DJ until like people start to get what's going on.
You gotta do it yourself first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't wait on nobody, man.
Yeah.
So then, is the plan to like start your own business eventually, or just continue growing this brand, or
Yeah,
What's,
so,
what's
like-
the goal for Finesse Fest?
So basically, I want to be one of the top 10 festival DJs on the lineups of big festivals. I want to produce and drop my own projects pretty soon, working with artists that I rock with like Jasper and Ace of Two Times and Solo the Dweeb. But yeah, so I just want to work on music. I want to attack music in all angles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And producing is it's a full-time job too. Plus you're doing Finesse Fest, so you're a busy guy.
Yeah, man, a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Moving
dope.
around and stuff, yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything specific?
We finna rock out tonight.
Yeah, at the Canopy Club tonight
Yeah.
at 9:30.
Canopy Club, you know what I'm saying? Super hell on it. Shout out
Yeah.
Super.
Make sure you're there. Tickets are only like $8.
Right now,
so-
if you get them online, they're gonna be more in person. So get them now before you gotta pay more in person. But
This
yeah.
is live?
This is live.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Uno Thrash. That's it.
Cool.
Period. You can hit me up at finesse_fest or finessefestival.com or call live at 855-929-FEST Fest.
You did.
Let's get it.
For sure. All right. Well, this has been Can I Kick It? We're gonna play the Superboy interview next. So thank you guys so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. Had a good time.
Yeah, thank you for coming down.
Appreciate y'all, man.